Alright, so my first cooking video, and I'm definitely not a chef. I just kind of like cooking some stuff, and great thing about the kitchen, you can pretty much do whatever you want. If you see a recipe and you don't like it, change it. Doesn't really matter as long as it's going to taste good for you. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make some Salisbury steak in a crock pot. I'm also going to do some mashed potatoes, but that'll be off to the side. I've just got some ready-made patties here. Worcestershire sauce, some ketchup, onion, mushrooms, a pack of gravy, some beef stock. I got sour cream that I'm going to be mixing in with the potatoes. Never done that before. I've got some scallions that I'll be mixing with the potatoes. Never done that before. I've got some of this already diced up garlic. Obviously, you guys can do it however you want, but I'm not going to be measuring anything. I'm just going to kind of wing it. And that's kind of how I cook in the kitchen. You can do it the same way. So I'm going to start getting everything together, and I guess I'll just bring you in as I'm doing stuff. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these open, and I'm going to layer the bottom with 4 of these. Then I'll probably put some onion, some mushrooms, and then maybe the other 4 on top of that, and then finish everything off. Yeah, I'm going to get a little bit of flour too, so I can kind of mix up that gravy, and so it's not just too soupy, you know, but yeah, I'm going to get ready to go. All right, so again, keep in mind, I don't claim to be a chef. I don't know if I'm doing things right. But I cut the potatoes in half. This is about 2.5 pounds of potatoes. I put some salt in there, a little butter. And I'm going to leave the skin on kind of guy for my mashed potatoes. And I've already chopped up my onions. I've seasoned the top of the patties. Once I put them in, I'm going to put them in upside down. And then I will season the top again, I guess I could say. So like that. So now the season's already on the bottom. So then I'll take them and I'll season the other side, just like this. All right, so that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to put 4 down, and then I'm going to put some onions, I'm going to put some mushrooms, and then I'll put the other 4 on top of that. So I'm doing 8 patties total. This is 1 onion, and I don't know how many mushrooms that is. But yeah, here's all the ingredients I'm putting. You know, seasoning, I'm just doing a little oregano, salt and pepper, lemon pepper. Honestly, with the sauce that you're making, with the Worcestershire ketchup, you know, the beef broth, all the garlic, the mushrooms, the onions. I'm going to have the mashed potatoes with sour cream, butter. I don't think you need to add a lot of seasoning. I would probably put hot sauce, but not everybody likes hot sauce. There you go. I'm going to load everything up, and I'll be back after I get everything mixed up for the gravy. All right, so this is the flour, Worcestershire sauce, some ketchup, that packet of gravy mix, all mixed up. It looks like there's still a couple very small clumps in there, but, you know, whatever. I'm going to dump it in, and again, I didn't measure anything. You know, just kind of use your judgment. I'm sure that throughout this cooking, I'm going to add more flour. I'm probably going to add more beef broth, and that's cool, man. You know, you do whatever you want, whatever you feel like. You can't. I don't think you can make mistakes in the kitchen. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go ahead and dump this in, and then I'm going to add some garlic, and I'll be back. All right, there we go. I don't know how much garlic that was that I added. We like garlic in this house, so even with that being said, I don't know how much I added. But like I said, I'm going to add a little bit more beef broth here just to get that up a little bit more. And I think that's probably going to be good enough. I'm going to put this on high for 4 hours. I'm probably going to check it in about an hour or so. If I got to add more beef broth, I'll let you know. But, you know, sometimes there's some juices that magically generate as you're cooking this stuff. So we'll see what happens. And the potatoes are coming along, just to show you. They're actually boiling. So I think fork tender, something like that. You can stick a fork in, pull it out. They should be done. I don't even know how long it's been. Maybe 5 or 6 minutes. I don't know. But I'll check it in a little bit. Here we go. Okay, so mashed potatoes done. Like I said, I like to leave the skin in there. It's how my mom made it, so I don't know, I guess I love that. Obviously, you can peel them if you want. I added sour cream. Again, no measurement, just what I wanted. And some butter, salt and pepper. Again, I'm not seasoning a lot because there's a lot of flavors going in here, especially when I put the gravy on there, the mushrooms, the garlic, the onions, and then of course the meat. and all the seasoning that I did there. But anticipating the other flavors, that's going to be amazing. It's also a little lumpy, but again, that's how I like it. You know, you can't make a mistake in the kitchen. So whip them up the way you want. Season it more if you want. Put garlic in there if you want, whatever you want. I think I've seen people add maybe like a heavy cream or a whipping cream or something like that. Again, I don't really know, but I did add a little bit of milk because I think I recall somebody doing that, and it tastes good. So that's what I'm going with. Okay, so 4 hours on high. As you can see, I've got my mashed potatoes ready. I added the chives in there, or scallion onions. I will say that if you like a seared look on your hamburger patties, you're going to have to do that, I guess, in a pan of some sort. I didn't do that. It's okay with me. I checked a couple of, you know, they're cooked all the way through. It's been 4 hours. And I don't know what consistency you like, but if you wanted it a little thicker, you could easily add a little flour right now and thicken that up. I'm going to leave it like it is. And just, I'm telling you, the smell is amazing. This is going to be so good. And that's it right there. I don't know, you might want to make some garlic bread or something like that. All right, so here we go. This is my first time making this. It's going to be my first bite right here. Hope I don't spill it. The mushroom. I like mushrooms, so if you don't like mushrooms, I guess don't add them. Wow, it's really hot. If you like Salisbury steak, if you like mashed potatoes, if you like gravy, you gotta give it a shot. If you try it, if you change things, let me know. Let me know if you like it. It was delicious. I'm gonna eat more. Maybe next week I'll make some chili, so stay tuned, but dig in, do something. Mm.